Blake, what are your first impressions of Hong Kong racing?
Well, it's pretty spectacular. This is this is a pinnacle place, I think, in the world. And we come here tonight, Happy Valley. It's probably one of the most picturesque places for a spectator, for a jockey to ride, and it's a very unique place, and it's got that wow factor about it, and I'm pretty taken by the place, that's for sure.
So what do you think is the big difference between, you've ridden here once or a couple of times, what's the difference between riding in Hong Kong and riding in Oz?
Well, look, I haven't had a great, obviously, deal of experience here. I only rode here once before, but Sydney's very tough. I'd say that Sydney's the toughest competition, in Australia, probably right up there in the world. We've got some world-class jockeys in Sydney with the likes of Hugh Bowman and James McDonald, Tommy Berry and Kieran McAvoy. Hong Kong is probably got the international calibre riders from around the world, which it attracts, and that's what makes Hong Kong so good, and why people want to come here and test themselves at the world stage. And that's probably why I want to come here eventually and test myself at this level.
So you do see yourself having a place here?
If I ever get that opportunity to come here, but which I've been allowed, obviously, to come here and ride here once before. But like I said, it is a pinnacle of riding, I feel, and they strive for excellence on every level, and I'm very much taken by the place, and I've watched Hong Kong racing since I was a young kid and really followed it, and because of that reason, because of the calibre of jockeys, and tried to model myself on a lot of the riders that I've ridden here.
So out of the riders here right now, who would be your top five? Don't want to put you on the spot, but...
Look, Joe Moreira is obviously, one of the best in the world, one of the best we've ever seen. He's come and competed in Sydney and Melbourne, and he's just unbelievable to watch. You've got Zach Pert and Douglas White, Brett Preble. You've got a Karis Teeton. You've got a long list of top-class jockeys, Neil Callan, who I watch and respect highly, and I'm sure I could learn a lot from.
You haven't mentioned Zach.
I did mention Zach.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay. What is it in Australia? Because I know it's a racing nation, and I just come back from there. But why is it that so many people in Australia seem to bag jockeys, which they don't in Hong Kong?
They don't?
Not in Hong Kong. I don't think so.
I'm not sure. It's just been the way for a long time. If you get beat on one, it's generally the jockey's fault.
As far as the tracks are concerned, have you noticed any difference in the tracks?
I have,
or the
yes.
track
I
conditions?
think the course proper at Sha Tin's one of the best surfaces, grass tracks I've ever ridden on. The drainage is unbelievable. Sydney Royal Randwick's a very good track, but obviously it doesn't drain, the way Sha Tin does, and Happy Valley. Well, obviously the surface is very good. It's quite a tight track, and it's a very unique, but it's a very good track as well.
And do the whip rules in Australia, does that affect you, or do you think it affects all jockeys?
It's affected my hip pocket, I know that. But look, it has affected a lot of jockeys, but they're only trying to do that for the betterment of racing, to bring the whip rules in, and we've all got to try and abide by them. I do feel we do need whip rules, but I think the ones we've got in place needs, some change, which I think is happening at the moment. There aren't any real restrictions in Hong Kong, but Sydney's going forward, or Australian racing's going forward. Probably slightly behind Hong Kong, but they're catching.
So if you had to send a message to the stewards or the CEO of the club why you should come here, what would you say?
I'd say I think I've earned my chance to be here. I've worked very hard in the past 4 years. Obviously I've had my ups and downs, but the past 4 years has been pretty incredible journey. I've won about 8 Group 1s. I got Australia's leading rider last year and won the Golden Slipper Magic Millions, and that's a testament to my hard work. And I think putting that stuff behind me, and now I'm on that road to being hopefully one of the best jockeys in the world, and given the chance to ride here, hopefully I can prove that.
Near me, would you be riding here with your ass hanging out like you did in the thing that went viral on Twitter?
Well, that was an experience that I don't want to do again. But that was, like I said, that was something that that was a side of me that people don't want to see. I promise you.
Was it cold?
It was very cold, especially no underwear on.
Cheers,
Nice
mate.
to talk to you.
That's great. Thank you.